parts of the Middle East have been swamped by unusual flash floods after unseasonal torrential rain swept from Egypt to Jordan. But Israel's being accused of deliberately flooding Palestinians out of their homes by opening a dam to release build-up water without warning. Well, to talk more on this, joining us now is Mordechai Kedar from the Bar Ilan University. Hello, Dr. Mordechai Kedar. Thank you for joining us here on RT. I'd like to start by asking you, have you opened the dam? And if so, why without any warning?
It's not correct. What happened is big floods were yesterday and few Israelis were killed because of them, and some reservoirs were overflown. And of course the overflow went down the river and of course went to Gaza. But I have to emphasize, if the Gaza authorities, the Hamas authorities in Gaza, would cooperate with Israel for years, since they took Gaza over, in order to enhance the infrastructure of Gaza, nothing would happen there. But those Hamas, they do not care about infrastructure. They know nothing about infrastructure. The only thing which they know is how to produce missiles and to launch them on Israel. They don't sit with us. They don't recognize us. They don't want to see us. They want us to go to hell. And this is why the people in Gaza suffer from this situation. What can you expect?
So what you're saying is that Hamas is essentially capitalizing on natural disaster, but even if Israel hasn't opened the dam purposefully or given any warning, isn't your country just making matters worse through blockades of Palestinian areas, when you know, of course, that many are living in refugee camps because of last year's assault?
It shows that they don't. The fact that they still live 60 years in refugee camps, it shows that they don't care about the people. To give them good housing, good place, a nice livelihood, they couldn't care less about their people. Or the only thing which they want is to destroy Israel. Well, Israel will not let it. By the way, we did not open the dams. The dams that were overflowed by the nature, by the rain. We didn't have any control. This is a force majeure which we didn't have any control over it.
Well, obviously both sides of this story are suffering because of these unusual floods which are taking place. Is this really the time to point back and forth?
To sit with the Hamas authorities. No, it is not the time. We are more than ready to sit with the Hamas authorities. By the way, we give them every day dozens of trucks loaded with food, with drinking water, electricity. Electricity in Gaza comes from us. Everything which they have there is almost from us. So they cannot blame us for willing to drown them under the water. This is some kind of allegations which they make every time when they have some kind of disaster. They blame us instead of looking inward in order to find the problems within themselves.
Okay, but obviously these floods are occurring. Is Israel going to help humanitarianly to take care of those homes that have been flooded? We're hearing that people so far cannot return to their homes. Is Israel going to help?
We can help Haiti. The question is if they want help from Israel. Look, we can help Haiti. As you know, there is a large number of Israelis there helping those people in Haiti. We can help Gaza as well, if they only ask us. The problem is that they don't want to see us at all in the Middle East, and they give up on their help, on our help, even if their people suffer from this, because they don't care about their people.
Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us, Dr. Mordechai Kedar from Bar Ilan University. Thank you very much for that.
You're welcome.